here's our entertainment question again. I almost got to. On this day in 1998, this movie equaled a record for golden statuettes. It's one of only 3 movies to do it. Do you know the movie?
Iceberg! What ice? I have been wrong.
It was Titanic. It won 11 Oscars. It was #1 at the box office for 15 weeks. Paramount had to send out replacement reels to theaters who had literally worn out their copies back when it wasn't on digital. The other 2 movies to win that many Oscars, Ben-Hur and The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Wow. It was a good one.
Yep.
Yep. I had my VHS copy.
I'll bet you did. I saw that 3 times in the movie theater.
Did you? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
I was dating 3 different girls and they all wanted to see it.
Oh, Rich.
Hey!
You may be small,
You've got game too.
1998 was a good year.
Okay, we're talking National Puppy Day, hence that's why you have a puppy on your lap.
Yeah, I had to bring Triggs back, although he's ready to go.
He is. He's ready to take a little
Wants to go
nap.
to
I like
sleep.
that name. And Triggs is up for adoption, so.
That's true. And there may be more bad dog movies than there are bad dogs. It was tough to keep my list on a leash, but here are 3 of them bad dog movies. Beverly Hills Chihuahua from 2008. As awful as this was, talking little dogs with sexual innuendo jokes, it didn't keep them from making another one in 2011. It is a dog, but it's not as bad as Beethoven's Big Break. Big Break. This was the 3rd one. It was a direct-to-video cash grab trying to capitalize on the Beethoven name, since by then they had made about at least 2 big screen releases prior to this. But as this was a bad dog, but what was the worst dog of them all, in my opinion? Yep, A Dog's Purpose. I'm sorry, that's right. Partially because it's so cheesy and it's so schmaltzy. Partly because of all the dead dogs. The best part? The poster. Look at the poster. It's such a cute poster. The worst part? Nearly everything else. Did I mention all of the dead dogs? It's true that critics like me pretty much hated A Dog's Purpose, and audiences loved it, but I'm here to tell you that it was not
And this
a
is
good
a recent movie.
This is 2017, yeah. I would need a whole show to discuss it now, but he's fallen asleep, so. But in many ways, yeah, I don't want to do that. But we do have good dogs and good dog movies. Let's clean up after all those bad dogs and talk about some good dog movies.
Okay.
Oh,
There
yes.
you go.
I told Rich yesterday, Beethoven's got to make this list.
Among the Benjis and the Lassies and the Cujos, there are a lot of good dog movies. Here's my top 3, and yes, Beethoven's one of them. These are the Best in Show, so to speak. Oh, and Best in Show is a really good movie too, by the way.
Yes.
So Beethoven was a good movie. It not only had a big Saint Bernard, but it also had the comedic chops of Charles Grodin and Bonnie Hunt.
Yes.
So really
Yes,
funny
it
too.
worked, yeah.
Speaking of comedic talents, this one had Tom Hanks, Turner and Hooch from 1989. This one, for all those people who don't consider themselves dog people, Tom Hanks isn't either. He's one of you. But he gets it. He gets his mind changed by a big slobbery dog. But my top dog film, it's an older one. The Adventures of Milo and Otis from 1986.
Really? I haven't seen this.
It is G-rated, very family friendly, short, 75 minutes, narrated by Dudley Moore, starring not only a doggy, Otis, but a kitty, Milo. And the animals don't talk. These days it plays more like an Animal Planet special, but it's still a really cute little
Really?
movie to
It's
watch.
entertaining?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, good.
Oh, look at this guy.
Some good dogs out there.
He's totally asleep.
You got
He's
the
a lap
magic touch.
dog.
Yeah, very much so, yeah. I think we wore him out early.
Good list. I've got to see Turner and Hooch again. That scene where Tom Hanks come home and his apartment is
It's
just
totally
ruined.
destroyed.
And the slobber hanging from the dog's mouth.
I always remember that scene where where it starts, he wakes up and something is broken in his refrigerator and spilled, and he cleans his entire fridge right there at like 1 in the morning.
Licking it all up.
And then an hour later, his entire apartment is trashed and he cannot handle it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Thanks,
well.
Rich.
Anyway, all these puppies are up for adoption.
Okay, we're asking, do you click every time you get behind the wheel? Our next guest talks about seatbelt usage here in Utah. Come on up, take a seat on the couch. We're going to get you buckled up coming up next.